you can play in any chapter that you want. So you get to meet people from anywhere.
What's up, everyone? Man, we got Chris on camera. Oh, there he went.
There he goes.
Dang it.
There he goes.
The
What's up?
director.
Yeah, he totally
Everybody
forgot to put himself on screen there, guys. That was something special that you'll never see that again. Chris on camera, guys.
Mess up number one. Everybody drink.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long night.
So, how you doing, Mr. Harbin?
Doing well. Just got back in from a week in Orlando and the week in Houston for work right afterwards. So it's been a long 2 weeks for me.
Nice. Well, we got the entire handicap committee minus Smo and Jody, Phil, and Matt. We got a fun group tonight. We got a lot to talk about, so that's going to be fun. Phil and I are live from the PGA show. So we just finished day 2.
Long days.
Feels like 20-hour days, right, Phil?
Yeah, yesterday was definitely 20 hours.
Yeah, it's just we may have been out with the Blue Golf crew for a while, catching up on some things, learning some very interesting things, and but yeah, lots to see. Phil, what's your favorite booth so far at the PGA show? I know everybody wants to know, like, what's at the PGA show? How big is it? What is it worth going to?
It's tremendous. I mean, huge, to say the least. Walking around, seeing all the vendors. I mean, there has to be, I don't know, 100, 150 different clothing vendors. And then I never knew there was that many golf carts in production. Walking around there, seeing all the souped up monster truck golf carts in production. It's incredible. All the equipment manufacturers, or at least most of the equipment manufacturers down there, software providers, everything was there. I mean, again, the massage chairs was a big hit today. There was at least 3 of those.
You're just trying to take a nap, Phil. That's all. It's okay.
No, I did take a nap.
I'm in a meeting. I'm trying to get a hold of Phil. I was like, where were you? He's like, I was in the massage chair. I'm like, well, thanks for showing up. No, but, a couple of things I want to talk about a little bit that I thought were interesting, as we get in, certainly our sponsors. The summer and fall lines for Turtleton are phenomenal. Some really cool new patterns and colorways, as well as some new items there. So be looking forward to that. The 2 under line this year is really, really good. Yep. So can't wait to show everyone some of those. Brand new shorts as well, golf shorts from 2 Under that are really awesome, swim trunks, the whole deal. Jack is killing it down here. Try to stop in and talk to him a few times today, and just could have waited in a line like 5 deep for people to order 2 Under, so they're doing well.
Sounds like the show is on its way to full recovery from the COVID years, and the first year you and I went to the show, it was a little bit sparse as they were still trying to figure out what the rules were going to be, what they could and couldn't do, how many people were going to be there. But I'm sorry I missed it this year. Sounds like it's a pretty big crowd.
Huge.
Yeah, it's been a very big crowd. Little something for everybody. Fegley Callaway's got a sphere, kind of like the Las Vegas sphere, but it's a golf ball in their booth. Pretty legit. You would like that. It'd keep you entertained for hours. So that was good. The thing I think is interesting, Jody, everybody we talked to, we made a lot of relationships that first year in 2021. I've caught up with a lot of those people. They're all excited about the growth. They're excited to get on board with some things. We're going to have a lot of exciting things coming out of the PGA show this week. Some we can talk about tonight, some we can't. That's how it typically goes on these things. But yeah,
well, I'm on the edge of my seat. I can't wait.
There you go. Well, that's where I want you to be, Jody. So, anyways, what events we got going on this weekend, Fegley?
Oh, man. What are we at? We're at the 27th. So we are down in Myrtle Beach, right? We got Myrtle Beach, the granddaddy down there.
2 in Utah.
Oh, yeah. Utah's got events both days.
The frozen flag stick.
The 200 member Utah tour, by the way.
Yes.
200.
Dennis has been keeping me busy. Move this guy. Look at this guy. Move this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this gal. Look at this guy. He's been working hard, making sure that he's going to have a good kickoff down there with all his new folks. So, looking forward to having some new winners down there. So,
Right, a big event in Phoenix, sold out event, 100 players.
Yep. Rich has his event too. It's starting, man. The golf season is defrosting.
Right.
So,
I just want to let everybody know that was in Florida. It has been like 85 every day of the PGA show. So
Of course.
every single day, it is in the mid 80s and sunny and perfect. Just want to let everyone know that fact.
let everyone know that you yet again have nailed the weather a week early.
Perfect timing, Matt. Way to go.
Weather at the show is awesome. So we'll just let you all know. Yeah, so people are asking if we are able to promote the APT at the show. We are promoting the APT absolutely everywhere we go. We've been in some high-powered meetings all week with some influencers in the golf space down here, people that are excited to get on board, people that are making connections that I didn't know were possible. Lots of cool things coming out. Have a new partner to announce tonight. So we've got a new partner. We've got 2 new benefits. You know, Jody, I'm a little worried with you being on the live because the value of membership is up to $200. So
Does Chris have the hot button ready to go? We may need a 5-second delay.
I know, right? Yeah. So the question, Fegley, we're asking a math question for you. So if you're going to give me $125 and I'm going to turn around and give you $200, how many times are you going to make that deal?
Infinite.
Exactly. That's the APT membership deal now. So $200 coming back. We'll get to that in a little bit. I think we should do like a 30-second like in the chat vote for what we start with tonight, because we've got the Senior North American Championship course rotation, or we can announce the member benefits for the year. So next 30 seconds, Tim, why don't you give a little bit of music or something? We'll let people vote. Which one are we going first?
I was going to say, let's, with Phil talking about the golf carts, did we get the new sponsor of the hover cart from Bubba Watson while you were down there?
I haven't seen it.
Didn't you see it?
So it's 2 to 3. This is the worst music ever.
Right?
3 to 2.
Sounded like an alarm.
3, 2, and 1. Benny's.
Oh, sounds like the
It's like
Perfect. So, well, before we do that, Chris, we need a commercial. We'll be right back. We'll talk member benefits next. Member benefits wins. I love the chat from Freddie Coffee. Matt looks high.
It's days. This is the Dazed and Confused episode.
I have been up way past my bedtime way too many times this week. So it was definitely our fault.
Yeah,
Phil.
okay.
Definitely our fault. So recapping so far PGA show night, Monday night was the Folds of Honor VIP night at Howl at the Moon, which was awesome. Got to see obviously our great partners, Lieutenant Colonel Dan Rooney, Sarah Bush. Found out that Folds of Honor awarded 9,000 scholarships, so $45 million of scholarships in 2023, which is really awesome. You know, we got to play a big part in that. Super cool. The crazy and humbling part of that was 4,000 qualified applicants got turned away. So think about the need that's out there. So a lot more work to do. So we celebrate because 45 million raised is incredible, but a lot more to do. Phil Vassar actually showed up and did a concert, Jody. So that was pretty
Oh, wow.
legit. So it wasn't
Cool.
just piano. So that was really, really fun. We had a great time. Met some great people, some great partners. Last night was watching the Illinois lose and then hanging out with the Blue Golf staff. So that wasn't near as good for a Tuesday night. But anyways,
Well, sidebar, me watching Ole Miss beat Arkansas by 30 was fantastic.
After
It's all
coming
good,
back
man.
from their first
getting
blemish.
crushed by Auburn.
On the road.
Illinois lost on the road too, buddy. It just happens to be Northwestern and they're nerds.
Benefits.
But Alabama did beat Auburn, so that was a good night for me last night.
Yeah, no.
There-
Anyways,
there you go.
member benefits. So we've been talking about this. So let's recap. Amateur Players Tour presented by Worldwide Golf and Global Golf.
All right.
Bring in membership benefits. So let's recap what we've already announced. First is $50 in global cash, which is just $50 to spend via globalgolf.com. And so that's pretty cool. So you can use that on literally anything. Globalgolf.com has what, Fegley?
A lot.
Yeah.
There you go.
Scientific
Golf
answer.
gloves, shoes, clothes, accessories, training aids, anything golf.
I love this, Matt. I feel like the kid that kind of paid attention during the lecture, and the professor's always like, "Isn't that right, Matt?" And I'm like, yes.
Right.
I mean, everything you want. It's a good deal. It's $50 for golf.
And you don't have to do anything for it except join the tour.
Correct.
So
Now the key with that though is it's going to be available the first
on a
go round
schedule. So you will get an email when your credit is available. So don't worry if you don't see it. We're going to send all the instructions out. Everything's getting set up. We've got a whole new team of people with Worldwide Golf and the merger getting stuff ready to go. As soon as stuff is ready, I will get it out to you guys in an email. So that's number one, $50 to Global Golf. Second is $50 to the APT Pro Shop, which here in a couple of weeks will be very fully stocked with a lot of awesome stuff. So we made a big order with Next Belt. We made a big order with PRG. We got some more really cool Tempercraft stuff in. We've got some Sterling cut glass going in the show or into the store with little whiskey taster sets, the decanters that everybody wants. We've got some really cool stuff coming in. So stay tuned on that. But yeah, just $50 to spend. Plain and simple. It will be a one-time use credit. That's going to be the one caveat of it, just in how we have to issue it. So just know it's $50 at one time. Use it or lose it. So those are the two we've announced. So there's $100. The next one that we can talk about is from Turtleson. They're going to give $50 off your first polo purchase. We'll be sending out directions on that in a store. So that's from our friends at Turtleson, which, by the way, looking at their spring, summer, and fall lines in 2024, the best stuff yet. And women, there is now a women's line. So I was looking at sleeveless women's shirts that you've all been asking for. Fantastic looking stuff. So really, really good. They did a great job. We're very excited to be working with them. So there's $150 right there. People ask about the Turtleson store. Turtleson's store is going to open for the credit middle of February. We're getting it set up now. They've just confirmed today at the show. We had a meeting on it. And before we get to the last one, because we're at $150, we're going to get to $200. We have a new partner. So there's that. I'm trying to think how to set this one up. Phil, you want to jump in on this?
Sure. Again, a lot of us, this time of year, a little colder outside, need to layer up, a couple hints, whatever. I'm wearing it. Matt's wearing it.
Tim's wearing it.
Tim's wearing it too. I couldn't see what Timmy's wearing.
So the official outerwear partner of the APT is a wonderful company by the name of Sun Ice. They make some of the top rain gear in the world, outerwear. If you've not tried any on, I know I did a video not that long ago wearing the sweatshirt, and I got like 10 text messages. Where can I get that? This thing is awesome. It's like waterproof hoodie. It's like the coolest thing. You're going to be able to get it soon in our online pro shop. And as a member benefit, every member is going to get $50 off a $100 purchase at Sun Ice. We'll be sending details out about that in the coming weeks. So if you take advantage of all of those initial member benefits, that's $200. I don't know why Fegley keeps flashing the cash.
$200.
$200. Jody, what's your reaction? You're just kind of sitting there quiet. I'm a little nervous.
Well, I've traded the water out of my bottle for something a little stronger as I keep listening to you.
It's all good. But yeah, so $200 initial benefit even before playing any tournaments, all that good stuff. Obviously, there's more discounts to come. We had a great conversation with Blue Tees today, so still 20% off the Blue Tees. Avis and Budget, you can take advantage of those discounts. Lots of great things coming this year on the APT. So somebody's talking about loving Sun Ice on Short Par 4. I will tell you, Sun Ice is the fastest growing rain gear brand in the world. U.S. distribution. They're doing a huge college program now. One of the things I love about Sun Ice is for those of us that are either short or really tall, short in my application, they do different inseams and things in the sizing to make sure that everything fits, which is awesome. I love the comments coming in. Is Phil laying in the massage chair? Phil is just chilling on the couch, guys. So nothing good going on there. That's all I have to say.
That's lap dance cam.
Hey, that's the wrong tour, Jody. Wrong tour. We're not announcing any sponsors like that tonight.
No adult establishments on the APT tour.
No. I mean, maybe a steakhouse or two, but no adult establishments. This is not after hours yet. We are still in prime time. I realize that we may be tired, but still a family show. Although Fegley is drinking out of a solo cup, I think. So good for you.
No. Old Glory, baby.
Old Glory, the original. See what else we got here. Somebody's asking APT hats. There are a lot of APT hats coming. So for those of you looking at the Pro Shop store credit, give us a few weeks. We've got a lot of things coming in. We'll be sending out some emails and information as that goes. But next up, we got the Senior North American Championship rotation. Shannon wants a grilled pineapple sponsor. Yes. We'll take 4 free meals. So, anyways, before that, we've got a message. Let's do Global Golf, Chris, and we'll be right back.
Shop Global Golf for gear and recommendations that are all about you. With You Try, You Select, and You Trade In, Global Golf's comprehensive suite of services feature the widest variety of new and pre-owned products, PGA professional backed insight, and unbeatable value to help you play your best. So visit Global Golf today and experience personalized shopping that's all about you.
Because they have a lot of stuff.
I'm just chilling, man. You take it from here. I'm just going to chill. This is the Matt Fegley show.
Shoot. Yeah.
Fegley's new future career as a New York advertiser.
Exactly. It's a lot anyhow. But yeah, I'm excited, man, because I have no idea what you've done as far as course rotation goes, where I'm going to be spending my wonderful September 25th and 26th. Is that correct?
24th and 25th.
24th and 25th.
Since you're working, I'm going to tell you the right days to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
Please.
Yeah.
Wait, what day is it? Oh, that was today.
People keep asking, is my hat for sale? It will be. We just need the actual ones to show up. This is a sample. So they make me promise not to sell the sample. But
Pre-order.
pre-orders are potential. So Senior North American Championship. So let's recap real quick. North American Championship. Course rotation we announced last week. Really excited about it. Final round. True Blue, Caledonia. Jody, I know you love some True Blue in Caledonia. 2 top 100 golf courses.
2 of my favorites in the area for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a great final round. 2 great finishing holes.
We can always do your 10 top 5 courses.
Not nice. So nice. I'm not liking this. I've been out working hard for you all day, and this is how you treat me.
Spending
So-
my money.
Dude, I have spent a lot of money this week. So
I know
I'm
you
sorry.
have.
Like, I'm sitting here making some of these orders, and I'm like, I literally got done at one of the booths, and I'm like, I was scared to ask how much we spent. I was just like, I need more of this. I need more of this. We did get some really awesome hole-in-one plaques for people that get in the hole-in-one club. So
Right.
that wasn't anticipated, but they were cool, and I was like, we're just going to buy them. So my bad. But, yeah, it's been an interesting week on the spending front. But so True Blue and Caledonia for the final round North American Championship, 5 courses the first 2 days. Moreland at Legends, Heathland at Legends, Heritage Club, which might be the best golf course in that rotation, sneaky good, Oyster Bay, and Tradition. So 5 great golf courses. Lodging block is open at Legends. We'll get some information out there. Highly recommend staying on site. We'll have events in the 19th hole each and every day at Legends. Practice for the entire event. Range is going to be open at Legends. It's going to be a great time. Award ceremony on Sunday night back at Legends. So then Monday, day off, and then we're into the Senior North American Championship. Senior North American Championship, 36 holes, Jody's first time. Maybe we'll just call it that.
Yep.
And
Jones.
so in the entry fee, everybody's going to be in both senior divisions and senior net. You're in both prize pools for one entry fee. 2 courses, 36 holes. You're going to play each course one day. The 2 golf courses in the rotation. First one, Grand Dunes. Might be the hottest golf course in Myrtle Beach right now. Grand Dunes, a resort course, completely renovated, 2 years ago?
Yes.
It's going to be in fantastic shape. And then another golf course newly renovated last year, but a staple in Myrtle Beach for a long time. Great golf course, great greens, great tournament golf course. Jack Nicklaus designed Long Bay.
Boom.
Shakalaka.
That's right.
Keep
Great
going.
get.
Jody.
Great get. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So there's your two holes or 2 golf courses, 36-hole championship, up to 240 players. So I love Matt Talander in the chat, one of my St. Louis guys. Phil looks like he's ready for 36 holes. I'm telling you, we are tired. We have probably walked 30 miles in the last 2 days because not only are we walking at the convention center, but we're walking to and from the hotel because it would take us the half mile to get from our hotel to the convention center, like 45 minutes by car, and then have to pay like $50 in parking. So we've been walking it every day. So Big Al, he's super excited. That's good to know. Eddie loves Long Bay. Appreciate that. That's going to be good. I don't know why somebody's saying private plane for me. That would be awesome. So
If anybody has one, we will ride it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Won't pay for it, but we'll ride it.
I didn't say anything about paying for it. I said
Yeah.
we would ride it.
Right. We might trade some free golf if you give us a ride in your private plane.
That's right.
Just saying. So it's going to be fun.
Maybe an entry into a non-major.
Nice.
Lordy.
Rick Lee's in the comments. He's saying 1.5 miles from his house. So party at Rick Lee's house during the senior NAC.
There we go.
So there we go. Should be a good time. So comments, feedback, Jody, letting you take it away.
Oh, look, the entire lineup is a turnover from what we did last year. You know, we've completely turned over the course rotation. And that's the beautiful part about Myrtle Beach, man. There's such a variety and such a long list of great golf courses to choose from. And we can hang out there for a while and play just year after year, play different golf courses and give everybody a different experience every time they come down. So you can come down this time, play in 2 different events and play 2 completely different course rotations and have an absolute blast the whole time you're there. I'm excited for it. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, definitely. And we're already starting to work. The tee gifts are going to be great. So started picking those out and making plans for that. So that's going to be a fun time down in Myrtle. Keep in mind, I think it's important to let everybody know we will be moving the North American Championship around. So I had to explain that to a couple people from the golf courses in Myrtle Beach today. They're like, well, next year, let's do this. I'm like, we'll see, because we can't keep it forever in Myrtle. We do love some Myrtle. Like, don't get me wrong. But
they don't play the British Open at Carnoustie every year.
That is true. That is true.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
That's true. And I think we've got a pretty good lineup for 25 working.
Nathan Frazier wants to bet $10 on target score for me at Grand Dunes.
Absolutely. We will certainly allow that.
I do like me some Grand Dunes.
Grand Dunes is good stuff. So someone says Hilton Head would be great. Oh, that's Gregor. So I can't see who's writing the comments. It just says Facebook user, which is no fun.
Yeah.
So
Right.
yeah, senior NAC, same qualifications, got to be 50. That's the only difference. So priority exemptions opens July 9th, July 10th. Read the member manual. It's in there. It's not like we wrote it.
That's
Again,
funny.
Matt is really getting into the professor gig. Hey, did
Right.
you read the syllabus?
That's right.
Do you know how many questions that I get that could be answered by reading the syllabus? Most of them. I got a story for you. Appreciate this, Jody. So since we've been getting busy, sometimes my wife answers my emails now. Like, I'm a PJ Show. She's like, I got your emails for the next couple of days. Don't worry about it. So I get a call from this guy yesterday asking for help. And he's like, hey, I've been emailing you all day. And I was like, dude, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm so sorry. You've really been talking to my wife, which was awesome. So we got a good laugh.
That's fantastic.
So
It's kind of like when they call my office and talk to Tabitha. I'm like, yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
So, yeah, absolutely. So John put in a comment. This is good. So first of all, John, welcome to the tour.
Absolutely. Welcome. Maryland, crab cakes.
You've got a great director in Dave Baca. He'll be reaching out to you. Member packet. So here's how it's going to work. We'll go through it again. There's $200 in value, $50 in global cash, $50 to the APT Pro Shop, $50 to Turtleson for your first Turtleson shirt, and $50 on a $100 purchase with Sun Ice. All of those offers will get emailed to you as they're ready. So we're getting everything set up. We'll get those out to you, and you'll be able to use those. So you won't have anything mailed to you. Everything is going to be stuff that you choose and to be able to spend on yourself. We'll be emailing you to give you information on that. Chris
So
says
basically,
will be online tomorrow.
Basically, you're telling me that you're giving John $75 to play with us.
Pretty much.
Does that math, Fegley?
It does, but
Okay.
it doesn't, if that makes sense.
You said to come up with something good, so we did.
Hey,
I love it.
That's the key, man. We've talked about it for years, about taking advantage of the opportunity that you guys have. that through utilizing all the membership base to bring home some benefits. So we've been encouraged by that. So good work, baby.
And the best thing about this setup is you're getting cash to spend the way you want to spend it. There's nothing worse than getting some janky golf Christmas present from your mother-in-law that knows nothing about golf that you really don't want, but you have to make that look on your face like, thanks, great. Well, we're not going to do that at the APT. We're going to give you the cash so that you can go spend it how you
mean
want
we're not
on
going to
things
supply
that you
what
want
you
to have.
So you're saying we're not going to supply what you need for the white elephant gift at your Christmas party next year?
That's right. The thing that you immediately go in and re-gift to your secretary.
It's not a very nice gift to give your secretary.
Well, she's got a husband at home too that loves golf, and so you give her the bad gift to give to her husband.
That's
Right.
It's a great, Jody. I'm sure you've probably seen it. There's a great Instagram follow that one of the golf groups does, and it starts out around Christmas time, and it's always share with us I am not a golfer, but I tried to give my golfer friend a golfer gift, and it's
Right.
It's some
Like
good ones, man.
Like the little guy putting into the toilet seat.
Yes. Yep. That guy. Then you have all the random stuff. I don't know, but yeah, we
could give you all that stuff if you prefer, but we figured you'd rather have $200 in cash to go spend at all your favorite places.
Yeah.
That's
There you
true.
go.
And I will tell you, the Suneye stuff we're ordering in to put in that store is all sick. It's really good. So now their pullovers, new technology, are they have to call it water repellent because they don't tape the seams, but it's pretty much waterproof. I'm just going to say it. They can't say it. I will say it. It's pretty much waterproof. So it's just really good. So it'll be good. So you got that, and obviously Turtleson, one of our great partners, great stuff going on there. Just recap there. North American Championship, Senior North American Championship. Really excited. The addition of Grand Dunes and Long Bay, two great tournament golf courses for seniors. You're absolutely going to love those two places. Is Tim allowed to talk?
Tim has dyed his beard black.
I'm just enjoying the show like everybody else. I'm learning new things just like y'all are, guys, in real time. So
Exactly.
Wilson Gamble, he's dyed his beard black because he's auditioning to be Ohio State's new head football coach.
There you go. There you go.
That is terrible. Terrible.
Hey, we can't pick on Harvey too bad. He is a newly crowned major champion.
It's true.
that is correct.
Yep.
It's not because I didn't try to give it away, though, guys. Just nobody wanted to take it away from me.
There we go. So John wants to know if you're allowed to use rangefinders. Yes. I'm not sure what Fifth World aliens are, but it sounds good. I don't know. I'm not giving a thumbs down. I don't know what that's for.
Interesting.
What in the world? Thumbs up.
By the way, Nathan, you're first on my list to give a slow play penalty too, buddy.
So
Always look for him on the tee sheet to find out what hole he's starting on.
right. So Tim and Fegley, what we got going on in the handicap committee right now? I missed the call on Wednesday.
It's been good, man. It's been pretty quiet. Have a couple relegation requests that came through. Gotta get the official word back to those players. We had some
Did
promotions.
you approve them?
Of course.
Wow.
Of course. Yeah.
Man.
We've sent a lot of denials out, but we've explained to those folks, and they've actually responded. I understand. I get it. And,
I just wanted to make sure people knew that we actually did approve those.
yes, we do approve it. Yeah, I mean the one individual, his was a good case. He actually started the season out. He was in a lower division, asked to move up to the more difficult division, and struggled a little bit, and gave forth an effort, but asked to go back down. And we were like, "Look, man, you gave it a try. You did what we're asking you to do. Go out there, try to push yourself." And if it doesn't work out, obviously email us and we'll take a gander at it and look at it and review it and put you back where you're more competitively deemed. So, things are good. Had some promotions come out of the weekend. So that was exciting. And just continuing to work with chapter owners. Had an email that I just responded to somebody about, asking about how they can be placed and what information they need. So it's been good. It's been good.
Yeah. Hey, one thing to talk about too is we are giving out 3 exemptions to some of the national tournaments as of this week, as people were promoted into a new higher division.
Yep. We had some validated guys get promoted, so they get their exemptions. So
Nice.
it's all good.
You and guys are moving on up. So obviously, when you're validated and your APT index goes below the line, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Mm-hmm. It's also in the manual too.
It's in the manual. Read the syllabus.
Read the syllabus.
It's also in the manual for new players, just FYI.
Yep.
I just want to let you all know that are giving me crap about the manual. Like, I finalized these members benefits at like 3:00 today. So this is like hot off the press. Let's get this going. We want to get this out so we can talk about it. We will be posting a schedule for when we're going to do that. We're working with each of our vendors. Obviously, it's like 6,000 members. And so we're given each of these sponsors is given a lot of credit out. So it does take a minute to load. So 6,000 times $50 is 300,000 from them that they're giving away to give a member benefit. So certainly want to thank our sponsors for that: Turtleson, Sun Ice, Worldwide Golf. It's really cool to see the commitment that they have towards the APT and towards making sure our players get some really cool stuff. We seriously probably have the best outfitted apparel in the game for sure, starting from the underwear all the way up, because we all know we love the Joey pouch on here. So as we do every week, raise your hand if you're currently wearing 2 under. Okay, there we go. Just making sure. I don't think anyone is ever not. I got a text from a member today. I sent it to Jack. It made his day at the booth. That literally he got his 7 boxes of 2 under, put it on the table, took a picture, and said, "Thank you for getting me addicted." And then said something I can't repeat on the live because we're not sponsored by a children's club. So that being said, we have a new great 2 under customer.
Oh. Whew, wow. Sorry, there's some commentary in the chat.
Yes, it's all the Ruchi.
Who else could it be?
Who else could it be? Oh man, no, that's exciting, and obviously we keep bringing up 2 under, but we have a lovely discount with them too, right? Is it 20%, 20 or 25?
20% anytime you go to 2under.com. Use the code APT20. 2under.com. Also works at amateurplayershop.com with our inventory. So you get 20% off anything 2 under at any time. I will tell you, if you go to 2under.com and buy your first pair, just go ahead and budget for like 12 more. It'll happen. Yep. So Chris is coming in. He won't get on camera, which is disappointing. But we need to – man, Philip Miles is throwing a little shade. He says we haven't found a drink supplier yet that we've announced.
Laughing Clown malt liquor is not available.
It's true. Neither is Bud Light, apparently, so it is what it is. Chris wants to talk about target score. So, Phil?
Yeah.
Target score. Wake up.
Oh, man. Target score. A new optional game contest available to all players playing in APT events. $10 entry can win you anywhere from 2 times all the way up to, 50 times?
50 times.
50 times your entry.
50x.
Yeah, 50x.
That's like some Grant Cardone stuff. Like, what's he say? Like 7x with real estate or something? Like 50x with the APT.
Mm-hmm. You go out to, what was it? PlayAPT.golf?
PlayAPT.golf. You get registered. You pick your target score. Just purchase a credit. Use your cell phone number. Then you go in, select your tournament, and then you actually have to go through and pick and book a target score. We'll be talking about it. You're always can play against your handicap, which is fun. You always have a chance to beat your handicap. Isn't that right, Jody?
Allegedly, some of us have. Some of us, the odds are a little different.
Well, when you play well, beat your handicap. If you don't play well, you don't. I would say we were looking back at the results from the second round in Mystic Dunes, and we had a number of players that shot under their handicaps. I think we had from -6. I mean, we must have had close to 15 to 20 players that were under their handicap. We only had a few players play or take a chance, and I don't think any of those players made it.
And y'all left some money on the table.
Left some money on the
So
table.
I know Stevie Frank's watching. She hit her target score.
Yep.
So that was awesome. I'm not sure what Miner's saying about get Jack for
I think he's
$50.
Yeah, no, he wants 200 to come be a part of the party.
Well, you were at the PGA show, Miner. You could have talked to him. Could have been negotiating sponsorship here. We got something special planned with Jack over here, so don't worry about it. Just stay tuned. So we're working with the 2 under. So we'll have some stuff. They've got some stuff coming for us.
Yeah.
So that'll be good. Stay tuned there. Back to target score. So you always play against your handicap. Dude, this is awesome. This PGA show's got me working. Jody, I take over. This is your one job of the week. I'm taking a break. I'm out.
Oh my gosh, so fun. My man's passing out over there.
Man, when he,
I have to come back because he doesn't have his microphone on. So what crap is this?
You can't leave this party now, man. Come on.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I am worn out. One more day. I've been told I have to go straight to the Sterling Cut Glass booth. Do not pass go. I have to get my entire trophy order in for the year before I leave. So that's
told by who? Your wife?
No.
No.
By the Sterling Cut Glass people. They're like, listen here, dude. You order a lot of crap, and I need it now.
Don't be messing around. You can't go talk to anybody else.
Pretty much. That's how it works. So
there you go.
Is what it is. And I got to go finalize the next belt order. We got some cool next belts coming. Folds of Honor next belt, which is really cool. So they partnered with. They're donating a bunch of money per belt sold. 20% of all their sales go straight back to Folds. So we participated with that. We've got some really cool new stuff coming. A lot of good stuff out. A lot of new products. So we'll be working through that.
Uncle Kev in the house.
Yep.
Is he?
Yep.
Nice. He's back in Texas. He was across the street at like 2:00 this afternoon. So Rick Knapp wants to know, is there a 4-ball event before Bedford? Yes, it will hopefully be posted from the Admirals Club tomorrow.
Okay, we got a date. This is good. This is
awesome.
We got
You know, my operations director could post the event.
Ooh, shots fired. You're all going to fight on camera? That'd be great.
Exactly.
He's getting quiet, guys.
Again, 2.5 weeks is a long time. Allie, I don't know if Allie's watching.
Wow.
Allie, you're a saint.
Does this?
I mean, Matt did almost die during this 2.5 weeks, so.
It's a good point.
It is a good point.
And not by the hands of anyone but himself.
Exactly.
I feel like I could blame at least one person.
Maybe.
Well, you actually, you're the one that reads the menu, buddy.
It's true. That's true. I'll give that. Alderucci's going to take credit for the save, though. I'll give him that.
Yep.
We need a 5-hour energy sponsorship after this Thursday live.
Well, I thought it'd be exciting after the PGA show, but we're both just completely dead. I mean, it is. How many yards do you think it is from one end of the convention center to the other, where the room is? It's got to be at least 1,000.
From one end of the convention center to the other side?
So
Least
is that
at that
five? Is that 5 or 6 drivers for Phil?
Well, I mean, it all depends. You know, is that with all the barriers in place? Could be more.
Well, the walls will actually hold it in, buddy, so it'll bounce back in.
Yeah.
That's true.
True.
Now that right-hand side, that wall on the right-hand side might get worn out, but
I'm just glad he didn't ask how many drivers for me after seeing the picture Mark took this weekend.
I do want to make a point that there was a match on Monday. Myself and Mr. Gershie from Blue Golf had a match against Matt and Dan Scher, and this is probably the first time I've ever seen this. Matt did not win a single hole in the match.
Fegley, I just want to let you know that the handicap committee was needed because when the 4 handicap that was partnered with Phil made 3 birdies on the front 9, I don't know why there's balloons in my background. But with the 4 handicap on the 16th hole, it's like, yeah, last time I played, I shot 71 at Pebble Beach. There's a problem.
Whew. Man.
definitely a Division III player.
Yeah, Division 3 all the way.
Definitely D3. There's no question about it. So, definitely did not do any adequate verifying. I thought our software provider, that wants us to do business with them would be honest about their handicaps.
They don't understand how customer golf is played.
Everything was on the up and up, but
It was.
no.
It was on the up and up. It was perfect.
I'm with Jody, man. Well, I guess that's why they split up into teams. I mean, one of the customers had to win, so one of the hosts could win.
Well, we can tell which one of the customers has been spending more time on the phone with Blue Golf.
There you go. Exactly.
It's pretty funny. My wife just texted me and asked me if I disappeared. So she's probably not watching the live, which is probably a good thing.
Phil's probably thought about disappearing you a couple of times in the last 2 weeks.
Have there been any gators nearby, Phil?
Wow.
Oh,
Wow. No love.
so question for you. Next week, we will not be sitting in the same room like we have been. For
Yeah, I'm sending you to freaking Canada.
That's right. I'll be in a hotel again next Thursday.
Get across the border.
He's got a Lions game to go watch.
No, I wish. No,
I asked
otherwise
him.
Can we talk about that? How that game's going to go for a minute?
California's nice and sunny, buddy.
I know.
So,
Got work
85
to do.
degrees.
Got work to do, Fegley. Got work to do.
I know.
Promote.
Gotta go to
Yep.
Yep.
So, anyways, we got a few minutes. I'm yawning. This one's probably not going long, Jody. I'm not gonna lie. We got 10
Obviously.
minutes. Obviously not. You got a few minutes for some questions.
All right.
Anybody's got any questions? Chris wants to know if we can recap Disney and Mystic. So, yeah, we certainly can. Timmy, you're up. Timmy and Phil.
So I guess I'll talk about Disney a little bit then, since that's where I was lucky at. 2 great golf courses, completely different green complexes, in my opinion. The ones at the Palms course, I guess because of all the rain and everything during the week, were a little fuzzy and a little slow, in my opinion. And then we go over to Magnolia, and people were having trouble keeping it close to the hole. And luckily for me, I love fast greens, so I was making just about everything I looked at on Thursday. So in great shape, both good layouts. I don't know how you can go wrong with either one of those golf courses.
Tim, you make putts on fast greens because you have the touch of a sculptor.
Well, I was, kind of running them 8 to 10 feet by when I was going by them if I did miss them. So, yeah, no, I was just ramming them in the back of the hole.
Attaboy. Well, Mystic, I got in Thursday night and was able to get there and play with our boy Lamoureux in the 4-ball at Mystic. And man, we had a great time. And woo boy, talk about some really interesting. We'll just use that word, interesting green complexes. You had probably 3 or 4 greens out there that had 2 tiers with probably 2.5, 3 feet difference between the levels on the green. It was a really, really cool golf course. And one that's recently renovated and still growing in, but man, one of those places that as it matures over the next year or two, it's just going to continue to get better and better. Some really good layout on some of those holes. I really like it was a regular 5 that we had to play as a short 5 because of some issues with the tee, but it was a really great golf hole. Even as a 460 yard par 5, you had to hit 2 really, really good golf shots to get anywhere close to that green. And if you did get close, depending upon where that pin was, the first day on Friday when we played it in the 4-ball, the pin was right up on the plateau, and whoo boy, that thing was tough to get to. But everybody seemed to have a really good time. We had some really good scores both days, some worthy champions on Saturday and Sunday. And even with the cooler temperatures and some cloud cover, it seems like we had some afternoon wind too, but it seemed like everybody really enjoyed the golf courses and played well and had a great time.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's fun. It's fun watching people play. Some good battles down the stretch, Mystic Dunes. Looking forward to, obviously, we move from here to Rams Hill here in a couple weeks. And then the big one that's still open for registration is the Lone Star Shootout, Horseshoe Bay in Texas. Courses you do not want to miss. Regarded one of the top golf resorts in the South. It's going to be a great time. Horseshoe Bay, March 2nd and 3rd down in Austin. So go ahead and get down there. Temperatures should be great, certainly warmer than Florida. So that'll be good. Ready for that?
Texas sunshine, baby. I'm ready for it.
Absolutely. So somebody said 99 Phil. That's his computer died. He's still here. He's still awake, I promise. There he is.
Bill just gave us a handy.
We're back to the APT After Dark. This isn't good. Felix wants to know if our caddies available are offered by the courses for nationals. Let you answer that, Jody.
What? I'm sorry, I didn't hear the question.
Are we allowing caddies?
I don't have the syllabus.
Are we allowing caddies in nationals?
I don't know. Are we? I forget. No. We've had far too many issues with caddies, particularly people that are bringing non-professional caddies, if that makes sense. Caddies that don't do this on a regular basis that end up impeding
or player walking down the fairway.
Yeah, well, that's a whole different story. But yeah, look, introducing caddies into a situation, particularly caddies that don't know what they're doing or aren't aware that this is a competitive tournament that they're caddying in, can have a negative impact on the experience of the other members of the group. And so we've just decided to, as a whole, that there's no way for us to pick and choose or to vet these guys to see if they're really capable of doing the job. And so the only way to make it fair is just to enforce it across the board to say no caddies.
Absolutely. So cool. Any other questions then? I saw a question about a wait list for Bedford, I believe. So the wait list is pretty long at Bedford. We've been sold out there for a while. I will look and potentially add a few more names to the wait list, but the wait list is pretty full. I think there's already 25 or 30 guys on the wait list. So at this point, it's going to be pretty tough to get in if you're not already on the wait list. We are limited in the amount of spots we can have at 128. So I don't anticipate a bunch more spots opening up, if that was the question. So basically one of those things, how it works in the wait list, is if a spot opens up, we will text you before we add you to the field to let you know. So at this point with a wait list, it's just when somebody withdraws from the event, we'll fill a wait list spot and go from there. But there's no timetable we can give because it's just based on what the other players do. So, but we will not be adding any more spots for Bedford Springs. So it just depends on if somebody drops or not.
This makes me sad.
It's true. It's really good.
Former champ.
So
So, Matt, I just saw a question pop up in the chat. That's a really good question. When does registration open for French Lick?
it's already open and closed. So, I mean, that thing sold out so quick. Open to priority exemptions on what, January 15th or January 1st?
That thing sold out like a Pearl Jam concert.
Yeah. Or Taylor
There we
Swift.
go. Are we expanding the wait list for French Lick? I do not think so. We will see. Chris was asking that question. I'll look and see how many people are on it, but I think there's already 30 people on the wait list. So once again, signature exemptions, priority exemptions are going to get more valuable as the tour continues to grow. That is rewarding people for playing well in the events in their local chapter. So if you want to get into our big majors, play your local chapter events, support your local chapter, play in those one-day events. That is the best way to get it. We are not a tour to attract people who only want to play our majors. That's not what we're trying to do. So that being said, the French Lick field, all 100 players will be validated, which is pretty cool. So that should make it easy for handicaps. Fegley will be happy.
Yep.
Someone asked, who do I have to pay to get off? Who do I have to pay off to get on the exempt list? Once again, that is the wrong tour. I don't know what tour does that, so that's not a thing. It's just not ours. And that's not how it works.
I like it.
Play your local events.
Yep.
I was trying to figure out how to work that back to a gentleman's club, but I wasn't.
Not what going back there.
It's not a 2-song minimum to get on the exempt list, guys. So
We don't scramble our fields like that.
No, that was Chris. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Matt, you might have to figure out a special health emergency exemption.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that could be an A9. You saved the commissioner from an allergic reaction. I think that's what the priority exemption. Do you think?
We could go back to the private planes as well.
Private planes can definitely give you an exemption as well. Just saying.
I mean, again, that was the whole purpose of that thing down there at the bottom. You know, if we have a sponsor somewhere for an exemption, you know.
Let's see private planes, rounds at Augusta or Cypress or Pine Valley.
Pine Valley, yeah.
There's some things that we can talk about.
So we've write it in a manual like that. So you have like exemption like A9 instead of saying special exemptions determined by the tour. Take me to Pebble Beach.
25 free drink tickets at Ken's Gold Club.
Well, if he's giving the lap dance, I don't know if that's a good.
I'm done talking about lap dances at the moment. I don't need any people. I'm good.
I love Kevin Smith coming through. Kevin Smith's coming through.
Yeah.
I know a
free Uber rides in Nashville for a weekend. That could work.
I mean, you know.
Like if things worked how people think they worked, I mean, that'd be a good subject, like what we're broaching here. No, really just play your local chapter events and play well, and you can come to the majors. That's how it works.
Yep. Get that.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Kevin Smith. Enterprise will pick Matt up in Decatur, Illinois. Are you going to go pick him up in Decatur?
I'm not sure they'll pick me up in Decatur, dude. I'm not sure about that. So we're pretty far out there. But anyways, last minute for questions, because then we got to sign off because it's getting late.
It's getting late.
Nobody wants to see you open your mouth one more time.
I will say you did a good job. You got the course announcements out at like minute 25.
Well, that's because he was going to fall asleep before we got to him.
And nobody knew what they were.
Yeah, everybody but you. It's like before he goes to bed, we need to.
I'm out. Y'all are killing me. Y'all are killing me. So
Matt's energy level is about as good as my Wi-Fi at home right now.
It's still frozen. Oh.
That's right.
I will tell you this: I will be in bed in about 8 minutes. So I love y'all, but we'll catch up next Thursday. One more day at the PGA show. We got some more work to do. More exciting things for the APT, though. It has been a good PGA show. As Phil and I, neither one of us have had our nap time for the last couple of days because we've been in meetings the entire time. So looking forward to sharing some more in the next coming weeks. What has Chris got in here? Oh,
Good night,
geez.
Sleepy Joe.
We'll see y'all next week.
You can play in any chapter that you want. So you get to meet people from anywhere